same. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they do. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel.
Tonight, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This is Tony Pollard. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
Last week's game.
Good. Four touchdowns, one pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
I'm going to give him another shot.
All right. I think the ratio's pretty good. He'll try and eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 15 carries, 71 yards.
They've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
Complete to
Amari Cooper with touchdown number 7 on the year. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is
third down. Here's Haskins. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up. On second down now, it's Elliott, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll fake the give, now Stafford. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. Oh, this is taken in, it's complete.
Stafford's pass.
A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play action, Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. Letting one fly deep for Cooper, and that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, it's Stafford. He'll fire deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb with touchdown number 8 on the year. First down at Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Clinton Dix on the coverage.
They'll run with Elliott. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
He was
an extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
Gain on the play.
Brings up from the gun. Here's Stafford. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Stafford. They'll roll him out right. His throw incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To the air again, Stafford. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
But it brings up
on third down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. Open man, Lamb. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They go for it on fourth down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
and the Cowboys
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Elliott, toss right. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And now it's third down.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
complete.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
6 yards.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. Here we go on fourth. Stafford. And that is going to be incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And Washington will have it on the turn. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. They've been able to move the ball well in the air, and certainly a big reason why those receiving corps have been excellent.
There's no doubt about it, partner. And let's face it, when they get away from defenders, those guys are quick. And when they go over the top of people and use their bodies, they're just thick. But let's face it, what we're seeing right now are catches that are simply sick.
Well, you brought your A game. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
They'll take over.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Washington 10.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Now this will make it into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Connects here with the tight end Blake Jarwin. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Greg Stroman back deep for Washington. And he was called on 3. Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atoned for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
The tackle made back.
Final play of the half, it's Haskins. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Intended for Antonio Gibson.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before break. Haskins slings this deep for McLaurin, and this is going to be incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Paul Brown's.
Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the 3rd quarter. Let me spit this out.
Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's a first down throw that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll run. It's Lindsey. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And 5.
From the 41, Haskins firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Haskins. He's going to go up top for the end zone. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of the...
They start on the ground with Elliott. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Handoff to Ezekiel Elliott. He's brought down.
A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
16 yards.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 38.
He'll buy some time right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. 10th carry now for Elliott. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
He's brought down at the
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he whips that one incomplete there. CeeDee Lamb, his intended target. And it's 3rd and 4.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It's now 4th down.
They snap it to Stafford. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing again is Stafford. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
For C.D. Lamb.
C.D. Lamb is intended target, but it'll be second and goal. Stafford looks to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now Stafford on third and goal. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
To C.D. Lamb.
C.D. Lamb, his second touchdown of the night. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 30 on second down, Haskins. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
Brings up third and...
All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it, just couldn't get his feet down inbound. It's that second part that finished off the play for him. This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. On first down, it's Haskins. That is incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. And now it's second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Second and 10. Here's Haskins again. This is brought in by Gibson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. Throwing right. And that's complete. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
First and 10.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Haskins going to throw again. Blitz coming, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Can't give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. Third and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. Looking to throw, Haskins under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Hopkins' kick is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5.
Cowboys 21, Washington 16.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
27-yard.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Play action. Stafford. Flush to his right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's 3rd and short. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
6 yards to go.
Now it's Stafford. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Operating from the gun. Stafford. Left side to Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And they'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Stafford. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for Amari Cooper.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, Stafford able to hit his target, Lamb. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a play fake it at Stafford. And his throw here's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Had had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Stafford now to throw. Open man, Lamb. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
First down, Dallas.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Stafford. And this one quickly to Lamb. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now Stafford. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's...
Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle package Tel Aviv. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Ocean from West Indies to 58, right there. Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From midfield now, Haskins. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 24 yards to gain there, another first down as well. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
The 8-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Haskins. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little, too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have. A chance.
28, Washington 23.
So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Tonight's final score, Cowboys 28, Washington 23.
you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. And my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess, you ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down the in the scene. And I feel just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft so I don't even grab the wheel. That's like my